Hard hit on the ground. Backhand stop. Escobar throws a strike. Good throw from. First pitch fouled off by Ryan Mountcastle, who Detmer's the lefty tonight. Very well, I should say, has the Orioles played some in right field and at first base a little bit this year too, as he looks at a strike from Tonder, and he lifts this place, and that's the second out as he returns to first. The batter will be Austin Hayes.
Slugging at 462 versus lefties. Looks
at a strike from Reed Detmer. Hayes rolls one to short. Kyron Paris flips to second. Now I got to run away from Gooby. One foul. A great defensive play. Doug Eddings there, who just botched.
Same thing with Mickey Moniak. A bunch of the guys came over and has had a lot of conversations with the champs.
Field McKenna gets over though. Good jump as he makes the catch. The ball kind of hung up a bit as Shonowell in a baseball championship of that caliber, the Little League World Series. Looks at a strike here from Kramer. He drives this. He's going back toward the wall, and he makes the running catch, running on. It
was hit well. It almost felt like they were in left field.
They're almost underserved by having Mullins in center field as Henderson is thrown out at first.
Batting cages, they got to get up close in personals with some more players while they watched batting practice.
2 balls, 1 strike on Hicks. It's ready to go. That certainly is a good sign.
Yeah. You just feel a little bit bad, Shohei.
Well, stock after it, so is McKenna, and McKenna calls for it at the last moment to make the catch. Playing experience. And now he'll be able to at least get that over the final month of the season.
And learn that pitching.
There's a drive to left from Ohapi. If it's fair, it is gone. That ball is foul.
Well, that's a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker right at the knees.
Oh. Cue shot toward third. Henderson looks Ohapi back. Almost took too long. Rounded over third. Henderson will chuck it across and get the out to end the inning. We will hear. Here is the Little League version of Bill Mazeroski. Louis Lappy. Louis
and came back and won. So we had the ability to
would have me in the MLB, I'd happily pay for them.
Yeah, there you go. I like
do that, but that one was incredible. And it was really awesome just having all my teammates pounce on me.
Yeah, there might be times you don't get along, but at the end of the day, you still love each other. You look to your left, look to your right, and that's who you're playing for.
Runner going. Ohapi throws down to second, not in time. Jorge Mateo of the American.
Yeah, that's a big jump, especially going on first movement for a lefty. He's in
and doing certain things, and that's all this guy will do when he goes to the bat. When he goes to bat, he's going to.
Now Rutschman to score. Trying to make up for it with that throw to second base.
Ooh. Real close. They'll have soon. I said they feel like celebrities everywhere they're going. Having a blast. Well, they should.
Batter. Play Paris has great speed. Mateo gets it to first quickly and in time.
Balanced throw and a hard throw.
Here's Shonowell here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kyron Paris moving down. Brandon Drury swings the flat. And take this game into the 4th inning. Thanks to 3 straight hits. Though an error brought one of the runs home. Adley Rutschman scored on an field for a base hit. Grichuk cuts that one off, and it's another single.
Miles per hour.
Ball 1 to Gunnar Henderson. Ultimately, Henderson swings through that pitch, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of shorter outings. You look.
That's a dangerous pitch against Henderson there. You saw that time.
Drives this ball foul out of play to the right.
And that backed up on him, stayed on the inner half of Dane.
Called strike 3. That pitch right on the edge of the outside corner. Maybe it
went with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Got the benefit.
His first time. Rengifo cuts it off, fires it towards second base. They're going to win. That throw from Paris had a lot on it. A strike to Logan Ohapi.
Do as far as get your body in position to make a throw, and he did that perfectly there.
Young player napping there. The bat broke on this squibbing ground ball. Detmer's trying to get over. High and tight. That pitch to McKenna. One ball, one strike on Ryan McKenna playing center field again. Backing up, he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. No runs for the Orioles.
Especially, you should see some fastballs against.
One ball, one strike on Rengifo, leading off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Fowles had an ERA of 2.9. That's just foul off the bat of Rengifo. It's fouled into the Orioles dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Rengifo.
Nice job of fouling off that tough pitch. Slow curve.
That's on the inside corner. Strike 3 called at the top of the zone.
A 4-seam fastball upstairs and bring it back.
This game becomes even more important to the Orioles now that the Rays have won. They beat the Red Sox until last night, which helped Baltimore gain a game. So the Orioles 3 games up on the Rays. Swing and a miss by Moustakas. And back-to-back strike. Happy with that double his first time. Looks at a strike. Cheers.
Yeah, natural hat trick, didn't he, in 3 innings?
Yeah, 3 in 3 innings. Yeah.
Yeah, Cincinnati walked it off against Seattle. They had a pretty big lead in that game, too.
I think it was 6 together tonight. If the Blue Jays beat Oakland, that would knock Texas back out of the play. They'll have to do some real work over the next 3.5 weeks to 4-homer game, but settled for 3. Hit 2 yesterday also, so that's 5 homers in the last 2 days. Tomorrow they play each other in Arlington as well, and Verlander.
Remember, there was talk they thought Scherzer might miss or get.
The National League wild card is a real. This will be virtually impossible. So Aaron Judge has absolutely waylaid the Orioles over the years. Really, the Yankees. The count in his favor. 2 balls, no strikes.
A little 2-out walk there by Kramer. Well, he could paint that outside corner with his fastball, though.
That's in there. Kramer again painting the outer part of the plate. 2 balls, 2.
Nice job of fouling off that cutter.
It was Kramer and ball 3. So now the runners will get a head start with 2 outs. Ground ball right to the shortstop. Mateo has that. And the inning is over.
He's always there.
Singled and scored in 3rd.
Fastball usage. And there's another change up there.
At the old ballpark. And Grichuk right there.
Priceless for this team.
Yeah, really, you know, that's a lot of people talk about wins above replacement, especially now when it comes to over the last couple of seasons. And last year he had 5 wins above replacement in his rookie year. But the Orioles 2 years. So it just goes to show that no matter what stat is out there, nothing can really encompass how.
I mean, they were losing 100+ games, it seemed, every single season.
The American League. There's a good curveball from Detmers on 3-1 to get into a full count with Rutschman, who's still 3-2 on Rutschman. Brandon Hyde was in its farm system. It's paid off now. There's still more prospects on the way, namely Jackson Holland.
Ball in.
Now the curve that just missed. Looked like the home plate umpire landed. Bouncing ball to second, should be a double play ball. Hit to the bag and gets it to first. Eduardo Escobar leads off here in the bottom of the 5th, followed by Kyron in the lineup tonight. The Angels certainly being cautious with Shohei, who has that either have a couple of Hall of Famers or nobody on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. You already look at his numbers this season.